Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Garrett Richards gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep him in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well. All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Enough tonight for the Dodgers. Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. Here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Here's Corey Seager,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A runner at first with no outs here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. His past history with Richards, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
1 and 2, here it comes. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, it was a hit and run. He hits a little chopper. Now, he didn't get as much as he wanted to hit that ball in the outfield, but he did execute putting the ball on the ground.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ready with the 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
First pitch on its way.
Outside.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Count. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. His past history with Richards. He's gone 2 for 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Revere on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is flat out one of the best players in the game today. Let me tell you, he's got power, he's got speed, he's clutch, he does it all. No one more fun to watch in this game, so sit back and enjoy.
Julio Urias will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that station standard baseball.
Left fielder, and Revere.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Designated hitter, Willie.
Now at the plate, Willie Wagner. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gutierrez on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Grandal.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Revere. 1 away.
Batting 8th.
Into the box now, Andrew Toles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Crone is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing. Here's C.J. Crone now. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
First baseman, C.J.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting cut. Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Andrelton Simmons is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting seventh.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard to short. Seager is right there. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. No damage. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jonathan Villar.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 5.
Riding in once again, Corey Seager. First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner 0-for-1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Calhoun. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Coward. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Caleb.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nope.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Stepping in, Franklin Gutierrez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Franklin.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Jock Peterson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Now batting, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Toles. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Willie Wagner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gutierrez moves over. One away.
Center fielder.
So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there, and they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Runners on the move for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, strike 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
You froze him on the fastball there. C.J. Cron goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Cole Calhoun is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Angels ready now. Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jonathan
ready to deliver.
Villar.
Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Corey Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 0-1 on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Digging in and looking for more, Franklin Gutierrez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1.
And leading off for the Halos.
Here comes the first pitch.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's another look at that play, accompanied by the show track data. And as you'll see, he had to go pretty far into the hole to get to it and then make the long throw for the out. Got a lot behind that throw, too. Danny Espinoza comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air now out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Third baseman.
Here's Caleb Coward. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down. Here's Jock Peterson now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jock
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Espinosa's up with it. Crow gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the
And
Dodgers,
that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. He's able to incorporate that in his stuff. Look out.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Inside with the slider, 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Jose Alvarez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cowart is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Number 25, Ben
Striding in
Revere.
once again, Ben Revere. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Willie Wagner. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels are gone. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Jonathan Villar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, digging for 2.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Espinosa on to first, and they get them both. Digging in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Howard has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left.
And leading off for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gutierrez is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This is flared out towards second. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Fastball, that ran in and drilled him.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Danny.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Fouled back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Caleb Howard is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of. Here's Jock Peterson now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th-inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Adrian now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout going back on it to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given him the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
And he'll be back in standing up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
What an exciting game. What a stroke right there. That home run gives him the lead late in the game. That holds up. Those are one of those things we'll be talking about in years to come.
J.C. Ramirez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But the Dodgers
and leading off for the Halo, catcher Martin Maldonado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Revere. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit well towards the hole, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to, but I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. Ninth inning set to begin.
Shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Seager.
Corey Seager checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
How about him?
Now in the box, Justin Turner. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Calhoun is there, and he'll put it away to 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still out.
Leading off from the bottom of the Angel ninth.
Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
A shot down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
All right, fielder number 56.
Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Jansen comes set. 0-1 on its way. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Out of play off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
5-2 the final score tonight. Los Angeles take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
For the Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.